Hey pals, John here with the Lens Power, and today we're going to talk about Panasonic's GH6. So, here we go. Panasonic's GH6, a micro four thirds 25 megapixel camera that packs a big punch. It's actually quite impressive what this camera does, but you've probably seen a lot of reviews and read a lot of guides and specs and everything online, but I'm here to tell you that this actually kind of really does live up to that micro four thirds hype. I mean, the fact that you can record 300 frames a second at full 1080p is pretty incredible, and 4K 120 right here in this tiny little body, when you have your big boys, your Canon, your Sony, that are really struggling to pull that off in much larger bodies that all have sort of overheating issues. But, you know, Panasonic have made the GH line their video-centric, their video-focused cameras for a while now, and it's really starting to pay off for them. One of the key improvements on the GH6 is right here is a fan built into the system. This is something we're starting to see on the video-focused designs. The FX3 from Sony, the R5C from Canon, they all have these fans built right into the camera to help dissipate that heat. Now, I personally love Fujifilm. I love my Fuji X-T3, and when they came out with the X-T4, there was big controversy in the Fujifilm world because they went from a tilty screen like this to a flippy screen like this, and people lost their minds. They're like, it's supposed to be a photo camera, why are you putting a vlogging screen on? Well, guys, relax. Firstly, it's the most ridiculous thing to get upset about, but Panasonic have actually come up with a solution. You have a flippy, twisty, foldy back in on itself screen that also happens to be a tilty out screen as well. Like, that is actually what you call an engineering solution, and it doesn't feel flimsy at all. When I heard that they were doing that, I'm like, oh, it's going to be really weak and flimsy, and it's going to be just to use. But actually, it's like a really solid. It's got, I guess, if you include the down position, there's three positions. You've got this one, clicks into this one, and clicks into the closed position. This rotates, flips, spins, does headstands in all of these positions. Now, it will butt up against the eyepiece right there, but we can get around that by doing it that way instead. If you are a GH5 user, GH5S user, the controls on this are going to feel right at home. You have your focusing controls, your manual single continuous controls here. You've got your mode switch complete with your on-off there. You've got control dial. These are drive modes, I believe, single shot, high speed, multi-shot, as well as timed settings right there. Your shutter release is right where you want it to be, and you have your nice red record button right there as well. It is a pretty, I don't want to say standard because that's going to give the wrong impression, but if you're used to using a GH5, this is going to feel right at home in your hands, even though it is a little bit bigger because of that built-in fan. But for me, that size actually feels really good. It fits nicely in my hand. Yeah, so that is it. You've got like I say, the highlights are 25 megapixel in a micro four thirds body. You can do 100 megapixel still images combined, apparently handheld. We're going to put that to the test here pretty soon, so stay tuned for that video. You've got 300 frames a second in 1080. You've got 4K 120. And you can even go up to 5.7K, as well as the fact that you can do Apple ProRes. So this is actually a fantastic, impressive little guy. And I'm looking forward to getting my grubby mitts on it and taking it out and testing it, unless some of you lucky guys get it out there and rent it from us first, preventing me from taking it out and doing test images and test videos. That's it. GH6 available on our website, thelenspal.com, right now. This is in stock and ready to go. So yeah, give us a call, go on our website, and place an order. If you've enjoyed this video, consider giving us a like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, tell a friend, smash a bell, and until next time, I'll see you soon.